Sue from Seattle asks, how can we have better meal times for our family? Apparently her 5-year-old son doesn't like to sit down for meals. He's very picky on what he eats, and she'd like to improve the situation. I feel really strongly that families should eat together whenever possible. I'm sure you've seen the studies that families who eat as a unit, their children do much better. And for someone with autism, I think the opportunity that comes from family meal times is tremendous. Now, I also understand why a family who has someone with autism may not sit down to have a meal as a family. And that's probably because maybe this child doesn't stay seated, maybe they eat totally different foods than the family, maybe they're disruptive, maybe they have different times that they might eat. But I'm going to encourage you to set a meal time. So what are you going to do at this mealtime? And what is a mealtime really? A mealtime is a predictable thing that happens every day or most days. So the easiest is probably dinner, where the family comes together to share. Notice I didn't say eat, I said share. Your goal for a mealtime for a family is to make a routine where everyone's expected to come to the table and stay at the table. That's always the first step to getting a child to eat and behave well and to eat more foods. If you think about it, if you sit down as a family, you're modeling eating, and you're modeling eating a variety of foods. Now, when you do this mealtime, again, it's all about sharing, not necessarily eating. So you want to keep the focus on the family and the communication that's going on around the family. Make sure there's no distractions like TVs or phones or anythings at your table, and concentrate on talking with each other. What you don't want to do is to concentrate on the child and what they are or are not eating. That shifts the power focus away from what family mealtime should be about, which is enjoying each other's company, and it makes it a battleground. So I'm going to encourage you, institute family meal times. Make sure there's a variety of foods on the table, and it's a good idea to include one food that you know your child will eat, and perhaps something nutritious to drink like milk, so at least you know they're getting some protein. And then when you're in that family time, share, talk, laugh. Make sure you interact with each other, which is a great communication time for modeling and using communication. And finally, have a set routine for the actual dinner time. Everyone sits down at the same time, everyone gets up from the table at the same time. So what this might look like in real life for your 5-year-old is that meal times are 5 minutes long and the family moves very quickly. But you'll find that over a short period of time, you can probably stretch out that meal time easily to 15-20 minutes, where your child's engaged and happy and sitting with the family. So if you do this, I think that by establishing these routines and having set meals, your child will be in a better place to try new foods and to actually sit and consume them, because their energy will then be focused on being able to eat rather than running and trying to avoid the situation. So Sue, good luck. I hope your son does much better. Thank you.